Welcome to Toledo, Ohio, known as the Glass City, home of the 419. Slogans exist such as "Got it out the mud." It sits in the middle of some major cities, being 1 hour from Detroit, 5 hours from Chicago, and 2 to 3 hours from major cities such as Cleveland and Columbus. But there's a pandemic going on in Toledo, Ohio. Toledo has created some heavy hitters such as boxer Robert E. Bunny Easter Jr., singer Life Jennings, the oh-so-talented Miss Anita Baker, boxer Albert Prince Bell, and actress Katie Holmes, most famously known for her marriage to Tom Cruise. But the population in Toledo is decreasing, now sits under 266,000 and once sat with a population of 700,000 just 4 years ago. Toledo, Ohio was named one of the most violent cities in the country in the year 2013, yet the mayor claims that crime is decreasing. 61% white, 27% African American, but the young African American children are what we are seeing slain in the streets of Toledo, Ohio. The mayor resides in an elite neighborhood known as Old Orchard. Homes there average $200,000 to $300,000. There's a major disconnect, as that is not near the urban city where these crimes are taking place. Recently, 2 teenage boys went missing, their family searching for answers. They were found in a home that was set on fire. Multiple adults have been charged with their crime and 2 juveniles recently. As of late, a Damari Thornton seems like he comes from a really good family that really cares for him, because guess what? This family searched for their missing loved one, and the family is the one that discovered their missing loved one deceased in a home in Toledo, Ohio. If that wasn't enough, allegedly photos were circulating online on a popular app such as Facebook of his deceased body. I say allegedly as I have not seen them, nor do I want to see them, but that shows that there's a blatant disregard for human life. This family had to witness that and endure that. This crime remains unsolved. 2 days later, Mark Wortham was shot down by another teen who was arrested. Marvelous Walton, a promising football star, seems like he comes from a loving home as well. Gunned down. This crime remains unsolved. 14-year-old Deasia Green, 14, was found slain, gunshot wound in an alley. A 15-year-old was arrested for her murder. Again, 14 and 15 years old. Isaac Carpenter, reports state that he arrived to defend his sister, who claims that she was struck by a male. Domestic dispute. Palasi Coker, found in a home that he did not reside in, with multiple gunshot wounds to his head. This crime remains unsolved. Nico McIntyre, the sweetest face, found gunned down in the streets of Toledo, Ohio. This crime remains unsolved. Davon Higgs, listed as a suspect in another murder. However, his life was taken. An arrest was made. Ronald Thomas, multiple gunshot wounds on the streets of Toledo, Ohio. This crime remains unsolved. 14-year-old Jalen Pryor, and I repeat, 14 years old, was sitting in a vehicle when another vehicle arrived and opened fire, striking Jalen multiple times. Jalen was rushed to the hospital, where he will fight for his life at 14 years old, but ultimately would succumb to his injuries and meet his untimely demise. Days after that, another 14-year-old driving a vehicle was shot multiple times. Are these crimes in Toledo, Ohio connected? One may never know, but we do know that young children are dying on the streets of Toledo, Ohio. We do know that there are multiple crimes that remained unsolved on the streets of Toledo, Ohio. What's being done? What resources are available to those under 18 that are having to witness their childhood friends or classmates' bodies lifeless in a casket? Are therapists offering free counseling as they are suffering from PTSD? Is there free counseling session for the youth? Do they have multiple mentors and peers that they can speak with? Has the mayor left his comfort zone of Old Orchard and walked the inner city streets of Toledo, Ohio? Are there outlets for the parents that are raising these children who feel that the only way to solve a problem is through violence? Are they displaying this behavior in school? Do the teachers have resources? Do the teachers report violent activities? Are people utilizing this Crime Stoppers number that's posted on almost every news outlet when a young black teen is slain? Is there an elite group that handles these crimes? Do they have a social media detective? What's being done? Because before you know it, the population is going to drastically decrease. Some are going to leave willingly, and some are going to leave unwillingly. Save the children of Toledo, Ohio. This needs to be taken seriously. Until then, stay safe, Glass City. Make sure to like, comment, follow, and subscribe.